today we're going to be taking a look at the Secretlab Omega 2018, and we're going to be unboxing and also assembling it and comparing it versus the Omega 2017 that I have right here. So let's go! Now I've got the 2017 out of the way so that we can start unboxing this and take a look at whether it's easier or harder to assemble than the previous time I assembled the Omega 2017. Slice and open the box. It's packed very securely, so props to that. But bear in mind, this box is with the chair and everything seriously weighs a ton, so bringing it up a few levels was not easy at all. So when you open it, the first thing you get is this big sign. Oh, and on the back is a whole instruction manual, which is seriously useful. Before you get started, a few pointers. Having a friend to help makes assembly extra easy. Yeah, no, I got no friends. Now for the last two things in the box, one we have the piston and the hydraulic thing that helps you raise and tilt and whatever with your chair. So this is it right here. And we have the accessories box. So inside it you get, also for your hydraulic thingy, and the handles, which are all very nicely packed so they don't get damaged during delivery or anything, and this thing, which is full of all your screws that you will need, and all the tools are here, so you actually don't need like any extra screwdrivers or whatever. Ew. Right. I opened this upside down. Oh well. So all the rollers are here. And a set of instructions on how to care for your chair and the warranty stuff. First up, it says to lay out the foam sheet. I'm not going to lay out because I already have like these plastic chair things on the floor so they really don't scratch the floor, so this will be good enough. First up, the first instruction says to put this upside down and insert the 5 casters, which are the wheels. So here goes. And then turn it right side up and insert the hydraulics piston. Okay, so here comes the tough part, which is to put the back onto the bracket here. So you have to line it up quite perfectly, otherwise, it doesn't work. So I've experienced with the other one, so let's do this. So first up, you have to line it to the right side of the chair, so here. A quick tip, don't screw in the bottom screw too tight first so that you will have room to adjust the top screw, because they do give some leeway for it, but it'd be easier if you don't screw it in tightly first and then you wait until you align it properly, then you screw it in all the way. Now you can tighten all of the screws because they are all in place, so you can make sure that there are no problems with it. Okay, now to install the covers, because I've tightened all the screws already. So all you need to do is look for the correct spot the screw, and they actually provide like 2-in-1, so it's an Allen key and a screwdriver together. So if somehow your house does not own a Phillips screwdriver, well, it's all here, so you can just use this. Okay, so as you can see, we've got this part done. And when you're installing, one thing to note, as you can see, they have a notice here that do not adjust this until the backrest has been installed, because this is your lever to control the tilt at the back. Now I'm going to flip it over. Okay, so now I'm going to attach this to the back of the chair. Now we're almost at the last step, which is just to install the levers. So just look for the grooves and last thing to do is to attach the rollers and everything to the bottom. So just look for it and push it in. And ta-da! The Secretlab chair is done. Oh, let me rest. Where's the tilt? Oh, that's not the tilt. It's the backrest. Oh, I'm gonna wait for a while. Okay, so I finished setting up the chair. So on my right is the 2018 version and on my left is the 2017 Omega version. And by the way, for those who were saying that it was biased in the previous review, I bought all the chairs with my own money except for this 2018 one where they sent us a loan unit, so there's no money, no sponsorship or whatever. So yeah, this is completely neutral review and yeah, just letting you guys know. So first up, the major difference that you're going to notice from the Omega 2017 and 2018 is the lumbar pillows. So in the 2017 version, you can see that it's a very small one compared to how humongous this one is, which makes a ton of difference when sitting on it. And also, the neck thing is slightly smaller now, and the elastic somehow just manages to pull it down lower. I tried pulling this down way low, but it just keeps going up. So that's why, to me, it wasn't as comfy the previous round. But with this small one, it's actually not bad feeling. So when I sit on it, my neck actually, it's fine compared to when I was sitting on that one. Yeah, see, it. Even when I pulled it all the way down and tried to get it in my neck properly, it somehow just touches the back of my head, while that one doesn't. So that slight reduction of size is actually very useful. Another difference that you'll notice is that the Omega 2018 actually goes a bit lower than the 2017. So for shorter people, you would definitely appreciate it because now your legs can like touch the ground. Well, I'm 175, so no matter what the height I put it, I could always touch the ground with my feet. But for people like Riley, who's a bit shorter, should definitely appreciate this because yeah, somehow having your feet on the ground or gaming or doing work just feels a bit more comfortable. The armrests have also been changed, so this one feels a bit more comfortable, I think, because of the rounded way that it's done instead of this one where there's like a sudden fall off kind of thing that this one and both the Titan have. This one actually feels slightly more comfortable probably for long gaming sessions, even though the previous generation was already very comfortable. But it's nice to see that they are making these slight improvements that will just make the user experience much more comfortable. Something that may not be so obvious, but On the inside of this, at first this was like a two-piece foam apparently when they last told me, and now this is like a one-piece foam, so it should be more comfortable because compared to having two pieces of foam inside, one piece would definitely feel much more solid, I guess, to me. And also, as you can see the bottom of the chair here, the sides on the 2018 version are a bit lower when you compare it to the 2017 version. So 2017 is a bit higher, so you may feel a bit more trapped in the chair, while the 2017 is a bit lower. Other than that, most of the designs on the 2018 and 2017 version are pretty much the same. So as you can see, I have the same colorway for both of the chairs, and they still haven't lost their really nice minimalistic look, which I really love. As you can see, the whole thing is black with just very slight accents of red here and there. So yeah, still very nice with the wheels and casters, everything being pure black, which I really like because, well, as you can tell from most of my videos, you've seen me wear clothes, I like black. Personally for me, I actually still prefer the Titan for its width and size, and even the DX Racer King series. Why? Because sometimes while I'm watching movies or whatever, I like to cross my legs, and this one doesn't give me a lot of space out. Sometimes it feels like I'm about to fall off, and also because of the higher raised ledges compared to the Titan, it feels a bit uncomfortable when my legs are on top of it. So what I did is, this one goes here, and I swap this over, and I Frankensteined the Titan into a very nice chair. This is actually super comfortable now. Like, the lumbar pillow now provides the correct support to me, and also the neck pillow fits perfectly now. So this is so nice. So now I really can't decide between the DX Racer King series or the Secretlab Titan, because they are both now super comfortable, and at the same time also the Secretlab Titan to me looks a bit better because I like minimalistic looks. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to decide. I'll test out both chairs again for another 2-3 months and then come back to you again on which one I prefer, which one doesn't hurt my back, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you get the chance and you feel that the lumbar support is not enough, hopefully Secretlab release more of these accessories so you can buy them on the online store, because this is legit so comfortable on my back right now. Now, at 469 Sing dollars or 299 USD, the Omega 2018 is definitely a very good buy that I can recommend you investing for the year 2018. Why? Because one, the comfort level is now way higher than it previously was, and the slight different design functions that are implemented into the 2018 version is enough that it really has become the ultimate gaming chair. And even though it's called the ultimate gaming chair, for normal office work or long hours in the chair, editing, typing, doing whatever, this chair is very comfortable. There we go, the first video of 2018, which is quite fitting because this is the Omega 2018. Huge shout out to Secretlab for sending this loan unit out. So I do have to return this chair to them, and it's not sponsored or whatever. So all my thoughts on this are all very neutral. I'm not saying nice things just because I have to. It legit is now very comfortable. And leave a comment down below on which chair you like and which chair you own, or are there any other brands out there that are comfortable. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye!